Welcome back to Sharks Byte. Drew Remenda here at the Tank. We're celebrating 2008 on the program with in-depth interviews. First with Doug Wilson, general manager of the Sharks, and with Jeremy Roenick. But there's more to come from JR. He's going to tell us what he thinks it takes to win the Cup and why he doesn't care what anybody thinks of him. Halfway through the season, what do you like about this team?
I like a lot of things about this team. I really think that we have really good leadership. I really think we have guys that are, in my opinion, on top of the world of hockey in terms of their talent. Patty Marleau is a tremendous hockey player. Joe Thornton, I think, is the best player in the world, in my personal opinion. He does everything that you need as a leader. And then we have really good core players. I've never seen a guy that's as consistent and intense and aggressive as Michael Greer. Just an amazing teammate to have, and a tremendous leader. Milan Mikhailuk, probably one of the most talented players I've ever seen.
But there's the thought out there. Milan Mikhailuk and Patrick Marleau, who you mentioned, are two guys who are underachieving this year. Two guys that lack what a lot of people would say you have a bunch of, which is passion, grit, a mean streak. Many people in the hockey world and the fans and even some of us are looking at Patrick Marleau and Milan Mikhailuk and going, you can't win with guys like that. Are we wrong?
I don't so much disagree with that. I think those players have to decide what they want in their careers. They have to decide, do they want to be known as a guy who just, was a good talent, or do they want to be known as guys that said they brought it, they challenged, they were there when the chips really needed to be counted, and that takes a lot of heart. And you know what? To tell you the truth, sometimes you can't teach that, Drew. Sometimes that's just not in a person to be mean, to be aggressive, to be brave, to have a voice, to have anger. Sometimes it's just not in somebody's personality, but that doesn't mean that you can't go out and work your ass off and compete for the cause. And until some of these guys learn that aspect, and I'm still learning every single day. I'm not the most grittiest person, but I've learned a lot, and I know what it takes to win. I've never won a cup, but I've been to the finals, and I've seen what it takes. I watched Mario and Jagr just absolutely sacrifice everything that they had to win that cup. Now,
are you confident that your team has the makeup to sacrifice? Do you think?
I think we do have the makeup. I think we might be a piece here, a piece there away, which I think can.
Yeah, but that's.
Which I think can be resolved in the next couple months, but until guys buy into the fact that we have to play as a team, and we have to play with grit and intensity every single night, and not take a breath and relax for a second. And you do that when on your off days, but when game days are on, everything is focused on playing and playing the right way, and taking a hit to make a play, punching somebody in the face, getting punched in the face, and you know what? Sometimes you got to stand up and scream and yell.
You've done that. You have stood up and screamed and yelled. You've done it all throughout your career. Sometimes after you've done it, like you wake up in the next day, or you go home that night and go, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
No.
Never?
Never. And, I think I might not be the most popular guy around the room because I yell and scream, or some guys might not, be drawn to me because I yell and scream, or because I talk a lot, or because I bring up mistakes. But you know what? I don't really care. To tell you the truth, I'm not here to make friends. Hey, if you don't like it because I yell and scream, that's not the kind of guy I want on my team anyway.
You are most certainly going into the Hall of Fame with all you've accomplished in the game? Chicago Blackhawk, Philadelphia Flyer, San Jose Shark. What jersey would you be wanting to go in with?
That's a great question. We win a cup this year, there's no question. If we win a cup here in San Jose, there'll be no question I will be in a Sharks uniform entering the Hall.
But you're recognized so much as a Hawk.
Yeah.
You're recognized so much as a Flyer. I mean, I go through that, the airport in Vancouver, and there's a couple guys from Philadelphia working customs, and they always ask about JR. They know who you are. And they look at you as a Philly guy.
I still go back to Chicago, and I'm on the street, and it's a never-ending barrage.
Yeah.
Philly was just. I was there a short time. I was there for 3 years, but there were 3 unbelievable years of hockey because our personalities just matched. My personality and the Philadelphia mentality just matched. Right now, I think I'm leaning in the Hawks uniform, but we win a cup here, that'll be changed real quick.
Here's to it.
Absolutely, Drew.
Thanks, Phil.
Thanks.
Wow. Bold statements from Jeremy Roenick, but you know what? We shouldn't be surprised. He's been upbeat and positive, yet at the same time adding some fire and brimstone. It's been inspiring, to say the least. Well, that's all the time we have on Sharks Byte today. And, boys, come on in. Hit it.
We'll see you at the tank. See you later.